Look, I ain't never seen this many distractions in the news, bro. It's so much stuff they get in the news right now. It's crazy. It's like it's easy to become overstimulated with the amount of news right now. It's like it's at least 10 different storylines going on right now. At least.
I just say bullshit, more bullshit, and go on by my day.
Sacramento Kings announcer liked a tweet that insinuated Stephen A. Smith favors white individuals. This had to be the most professional way I've ever seen somebody get called a coon. I ain't never seen him ever say it this way. This is genius.
No disrespect, brother.
Insinuated Stephen A. favors white individuals. But let me show this quick. Now the dude who did this name is Mike Jones of the Sacramento broadcast team.
Mark Jones.
So ESPN broadcaster Mark Jones indirectly calls out Stephen A. Smith by liking a Twitter video that calls Smith a coon. The NBA or any sports league for that matter can never be as fun as it is without the presence of play-by-play announcers and analysis, whatever. Go ahead.
Did the picture have a? See, that's the thing.
That's it right there.
He may have liked the coons. You know, they were jamming and dancing. He had made like that part, not necessarily calling Stephen A. Smith a coon. He liked the video.
After they came out and defended Jerry Jones for what happened in 1957, Bishop Talbert Swan, who
everybody
be going all over the place.
Pastor.
Huh?
Everybody a bishop, everybody a pastor.
He be going all over the place with his positions on certain things on social media, but
the man said he has diverse opinions.
He loved calling people coons. And Mike Jones liked the tweet. And Stephen A. Smith had some words. He said, look, I got a show today. This is for black people. So white people, you don't want to listen. By the way, it's always only white people and black people. He don't talk about the Asians, Mexicans, Indians. There's all these other groups, but you know, the white people. If you don't want to hear this, it's fine. This is for the black people. So everybody else is invited.
And for the record,
well, they're people of color. We're all people of color. That's what they've put us under.
Yeah, okay. Let me show this her quick. Hold on.
His hairline is pushed so far back you can't even see it in the.
Yeah, it is.
Where does his hairline begin? Anybody want to guess?
I love when people try to define blackness and act like they've got, they got ownership papers on it. You get to define and decide who's black and who's not and all of this other stuff. Contrary to what folks may want to think, I've never been that dude. Yeah, I might talk about your game. I might talk about an act that you committed. But what I never do is engage in character assassination and believe that I have a license to use whatever moment I want to use to define who you actually are.
But he did it to
Kyrie Irving. You did, Stephen A. Smith. You did it to Kyrie Irving.
And you've done it to Kevin Durant. You've called these guys weak, mentally weak. You said that they're all type of stuff. You definitely used characteristics to define them as people.
I don't know if Kyrie Irving. I'm not. What's his name? I'm not Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant. Their brush gonna be mentally weak when it gets to his head, though. Somebody need to hold him down and just brush the hell out of him.
Look at you being. What's that? Texturous? Is that what it's called?
Damn, they came up with a. That's a new one for me.
Just put ist at the end. Istanism at the end.
Anyway, brush his damn hair.
I don't do that. Now, I made news earlier last week, and certainly people didn't accord me that luxury. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, is somebody influence racial tendencies in a positive way. And my position was, wait a minute, you gonna pull up a picture of a 14-year-old kid and use that? When the picture was a still picture of him standing in the crowd and looking. That's the reason that we want to sit up there and assume anything about Jerry Jones. I'm not that guy. Is it plausible to believe that he was one of the people trying to prevent the school from being desegregated? Sure, but do we know? We do not. Did we see him throw at anybody? Did we see him spit at anybody? Did we see him commit any kind of vile act? No. That is not what we saw. And because I had the temerity and the unmitigated gall to point that out, I'm a sellout. That is exactly the problem with our community. I played in it. Why don't you harken back to the Philadelphia Inquirer? I've been doing. We're the only group of people. I don't hear white people saying, you ain't white no more.
They call them race traders. Yes, they do. Mud sling, what do they call them? Mud slingers, what do they call them? If you deal with black people. Nigger lovers. Yes, they've done this throughout history.
Wow,
What are you
I can't
talking
believe
about?
you said that.
What are you talking about?
I don't hear Latinos saying, you ain't Latino no more.
Go ask some Mexican if Mexican Americans are actually Mexican. They'll tell you no, they're American. Remember that movie Selena? The whole big thing was she was afraid to be too American because the Mexicans wouldn't like her, and if she spoke the Mexican language, Spanish improperly, they might riot.
Yeah, the infamous scene when she's in Mexico and her father told her to speak right. English, and then she was like, "No, I'm going to charm them and speak." And then she, spoke in Spanish and she charmed them, and they loved anything for Selena.
But the point is, they definitely come against their group. What we call coons, that's what they call them. You're not really Mexican. That's why Canelo Alvarez, he speaks English, by the way.
That man ain't no damn Mexican. That man Irish.
Canelo Alvarez speaks English, but he doesn't speak it often because he doesn't want to alienate his Mexican audience. He purposely don't speak it that often on purpose. Because if you speak too much English, they're going to say, are you American? And not support you anymore. But anyway.
Is he going to speak English or is he going to speak like from Ireland?
I ain't just some damn black man. I'm a brother.
I'm a brother. He's a brother. What he's saying is, I'm a real nigga. He's saying I'm a real nigga without saying it. I'm a real nigga is what he's saying.
I love black people. I love the way we look. I love the way we walk. I love the way we talk. I love the way we smell. I love the way we...
What? See, this is when you're doing too much. You love the way we smell? Hold on. You mean what's going on here?
Well, he's saying we smell like the butters.
Oh, here you go.
The cocoa butters.
See, that's racist, ain't it? Assuming that all black people like cocoa butter.
They should. If they don't, it's a problem.
That's like not clapping them to 2-4.
Even when we mess up, we stink. Ain't nothing that can't be resolved by a shower. We mess
How you doing, Rosie?
We stink. There's nothing that can't be resolved by a shower.
up, we overcome. Didn't I say we? I ain't say y'all. I said we. I said us. Because
y'all get the point. So he went on his I'm blackity black. He should have just put that scene from what's it called?
CB4.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm bliggity black, and I'm black, y'all. Should just put that on. We get it, nigga. But some people still think you're a coon or a company man, so
he's a company man.
You have to deal with that. What up, Rosie? Emmett Till and Tamir Rice were around the same age as old Jim Jones, Crow Joe, Jerry Jones, Shut Up, Steve. Exactly.
Yeah.
And see, this is what we talk about. How old is? Why is it? There's a difference in. Why are black kids expected to be more understanding of their surroundings than every other group?
They're expected to be more mature.
Exactly. That's the right word. Yeah.
And intelligent.
Like you're not allowed to be just a kid if you're a black 14-year-old. You got to know so much more about the world. You got to be on your P's and
And
Q's.
you know what they do? When it's a white person, they talk their age down. He was 12. He was 13. He was 14.
Well,
black people, he was
12.
16, 18, 20.
We think he was 21.
Hell, I think he was about 40 when it happened.
Tamir Rice, they said he was. They said they thought he was 21. The cop literally did a drive-by on him.
But Jerry Jones, he was about 7 or 8 in that picture.
Yeah, we don't even know how old he was.
Even
Look at
though
him.
the
He doesn't
kids
even have hair
surrounding
on
him
his
got
chin.
damn cigarettes in their damn mouth.
Yeah, literally the dude in front had a cigarette. Like,
not just the dude in front, about 5 or 6 of them.
I'm just saying he was in the center of the picture with a cigarette in his mouth. But yeah,
I was 14, 15 years old in Arkansas, and I
exactly, Brandon. They always treat our kids like adults. Dave Chappelle. Exactly.
saw these traumatized black kids, and I decided to just stand there out of pure.
I'm sorry. Hold on. When did the church start doing what do you call
Sign
it?
language?
Sign language.
Is it actually sign language? Because we
here
have
you
to
go.
ask the question. That black woman got her ass up there talking about a.
Yeah, the black woman who did that, who went on the news, act like she was doing sign language.
But black people do slang.
Yeah, slang in their language.
Sign languages.
I went to the comment section on that video of a black girl explaining black sign language, and a white guy was like, "This is no different from regular sign language. You're lying. I don't speak it, so I don't know."
They just jealous.
Instead of getting involved and making a difference in their situation. I know I'm about to upset all my Cowboy fans, but the real test of your privilege is how you use your privilege for those who do not have privileges. The real test of what God has blessed you with is how you use your blessing for those who are broken. And one person decided, and y'all, I know Stephen A. felt, I got to get up and I got to speak up for Master Jerry.
Wow. What's going on with the pastors?
Pastors getting a backbone.
They get stiffed in the back. What's going on?
They ain't got a jealous spine.
I'm not going to listen to this whole thing, but basically the pastor went in on Stephen Fetchit Smith, and yeah.
They finally start worrying about that collection plate going around and finally start speaking some damn truth.
Collection plate. Get it on
now
that
after
side.
that, after that, you can get the collection plate
Get it on that
side. Get it around on that side. We will love the kind. We're okay with the kind that jingles, but we would prefer the kind that falls.
George said, "Okay, Toby." Jerry Jones is the face in that photo. Looks like he was already counting the number of football players he'd own in the future. LOL. Exactly. Yeah, that's going to be a good one right there when he hits 22. Jerry don't give a F about black people. Jerry didn't give a pastor no tickets. Get that pastor no tickets.
Ain't George disrespecting his elders?
Wait, you mean Jerry Jones is elder?
That's his elder. He's older than him.
Not our elder. Jealous spine, LOL, Travis. You jealous spine Christians.
Damn right.
All right, let me. Oh, I want to show this too. Somebody made a great point. Did I got it up here? Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Please tell me I didn't delete this shit.
probably did.
I hope I didn't, because it was a good one. I think I just put it somewhere else. Sorry, y'all. Is this it? Yeah. Here we go. Look at this. This person made a good point. Red Joker on Twitter. He said, white media, old enough to make life decisions. That's Dwayne Wade's youngest son. And not old enough to make life decisions. That's Jerry Jones.
Well, that's what happens when you live
Both under the age of 15.
When you live in a society that's trying to promote certain things to the youth.
It's their nature. And I'm pretty sure in Arkansas, Jerry Jones understood that situation very much. He understood the situation. He wasn't curious of anything. He knew exactly what was going on. He knew that once these Negroes got into the school and there was no more integration, it was over for him. What you mean it's over for him? Huh? See, once again, you just didn't want to finish your words.
They was worried about these Negroes being in the same school with them.
Exactly, Travis. They, pastors, trying to speak the truth because they're losing money. Or the money going down. You got pastors pulling off tricks now. When I say tricks, I mean social media tricks.
They ain't prostituting out the choir as they do.
No,
damn.
That's not what I meant. I'm saying they pulling tricks as in they going on social media trying to go viral.
I mean, the pastor already has the choir doing personal tricks on him. Now he's having them out in the street doing it. Ridiculous.
Well, I remember that video where a pimp walked into the church and smacked the hell out of a pastor. Remember that? No, he ain't smacked. No, he smacked him. He walked up to him.
Oh, he's supposed to be sending them some girls over, and the girls didn't come.
I don't know if more than likely he owed some money. Ain't no pastor walking into no church that's swinging on no pastor. Ain't no pimp. Because they think they pastor. They call themselves the church. But ain't no pimp walking into a church smacking on a pastor just because. I mean, it's not good look.
When the pimp came into the church and slapped the pastor, everybody in the church supposed to be on the pimp ass. That's the pastor.
They were like, you're supposed to protect the pastor of his flock.
Exactly. He's the leader of the flock.
But they let him get his ass.
He like the president. Y'all the Secret Service. And you offer other services when the pastor need it.
I bet if Jerry Jones wore FUBU, Travis to get some tomorrow. You'll buy some for
Who
Jerry?
said that?
You know who said that, George.
He bet if Jerry Jones did what on FUBU?
Look, they're trying to be Darby 2.0.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for pointing that out, Mr. Brandon. You jealous spine. All right, let's go.
I'm glad we got some Pastor Darby.
Darbyites.
That's what they call Darbyites.
All right, let's show this.